Strictly Come Dancing bosses made a big mistake when they sacked Brendan Cole, his partner Joe Wood says. The Sun revealed the professional dancer was being dropped by the BBC after defying orders by Waltzing with Camilla Parker-Bowles, 70, at Buckingham Palace. Brendan Cole was sacked from Strictly after he danced with Camilla Parker-Bowles, but Joe Wood says getting rid of him was a big mistake. But the former wife of Rolling Stones rocker Ronnie says they should have stuck with the controversial and outspoken New Zealander. Speaking at last week's Whiskey and Spears event held at Shaka Zulu, Joe, 62, told The Sun's Bizarre column, "I text him the other day. He's fine. They made a big mistake. I think he knew before he heard from them." Joe was partnered with Brendan on Strictly in 2009. Brendan has been on the show since 2004. Brendan had an on-air bust-up with head judge Shirley Ballas over a dance with Charlotte Hawkins. Brendan Cole was tearful and frustrated after his recent sacking in January. Brendan, 41, revealed on The Rain he had received a phone call from bosses saying he would not be part of the Strictly lineup for the first time since it began in 2004. It followed a string of controversies surrounding the Kiwi star, including falling out with new head judge Shirley Ballas, 57, in an on-air confrontation in October. Brendan Cole reveals he's been axed from Strictly Come Dancing after the BBC failed to renew his contract. Brendan had called the veteran dance expert "my dear" and said her critique was unfounded when she slammed his tango with GMB's Charlotte Hawkins. But Joe defended the fiery star's outspoken nature, saying, "You've got to have that." The last straw for Strictly Chiefs came when Brendan ignored a briefing and asked the Duchess for a dance on a festive special. A Strictly source said it was the last straw. They saw he couldn't be controlled. Brendan Cole rode with Strictly judge Shirley Ballas on the show. Joe reckons Brendan was going before he had the phone call. Joe is the ex-wife of Rolling Stones rocker Ronnie. Wood judges on the show, including Craig Revel Horwood, were left raging he had taken matters into their own hands. A senior Strictly source said the event had been very carefully orchestrated, largely due to Craig's friendship with Camilla, and everyone, including Brendan, had been given an extremely clear briefing. Shirley Ballas and Brendan Cole clashing over on Strictly Come Dancing. Tom Fletcher's wife Giovanna Crable's baby bump at the Prince's Trust Awards. Here's the info on Stephen, sketch, author, star Tattoo Fixes. Get the lowdown on Tattoo Fixes. Paisley Billings meet Glenn Carlos, talented tourist of Tattoo Fixes. Sam Thompson reveals he'd shag Gemma Collins if she let him. Kim Kardashian eats dinner topless as she ditches her bra on Japan trip. It was a tea dance in aid of an osteoporosis charity encouraging older people to stay active, and each of the professionals was to pair up with the guests while Craig danced with Camilla. But Brendan, being Brendan, had to make it about him and ignored everyone and made a beeline for Camilla, who politely didn't cause a scene. Everyone was outraged by the cheek of his actions. He always has to be center of attention. Strictly's Jeanette Manara and alias Score Janet reveal tension before Brendan Cole's dance with Camilla Parker-Bowles.